Austria, a country with a very wide variety of different types of climate. Breeding sheep and goats has a long and rich tradition here. Today, Austria's sheep and goat breeding meets the highest standards. What's behind this outstanding quality of animals? One reason is the rural small-scale structure, which ensures a style of farming that is in harmony with nature. To this, we can add quality programs and effective monitoring, and committed breeders who are passionate about what they do. The different sheep and goat breeds in Austria are as varied as the country's landscape and as unique as the products. They have different uses according to their characteristics and the conditions in which they are kept. We differentiate between the following groups of breeds: mountain sheep, mountain goats, land sheep, dairy goats, dairy sheep, as well as sheep for meat production and goats for meat production. In goat breeds, there are mountain goats and goats for meat production. However, the goats with the highest economic importance are dairy goats. The typical dairy goat in Austria is the Saanen goat. Just like all dairy goats, it produces an above-average amount of milk compared to its body weight. It is generally a high milk producer, depending on the quality of its feed, of course.
Die Sahnenziegen haben eine sehr gute Milchleistungsvererbung. Sie passen sich optimal den Standorten an, besonders bei den intensiven Grünlandgebieten.
Alongside milk yield, fertility is also ranked amongst the most outstanding characteristics of the Saanen goat. The chamois-colored goat is a widespread dairy goat, which is particularly hardy and long-living. It is characterized by its well-developed udders with a very good milk yield. They are also very fertile. The chamois-colored goat is not sensitive to harsh climatic conditions. It can be used for dairy production everywhere, from good quality pastures right through to high alpine pastures.
Die gemsfärbige Gebirgsziege ist eine sehr robuste Ziegenrasse. Sie besticht durch eine gute Milchleistung mit guten Inhaltsstoffen und ist darüber hinaus sehr fruchtbar.
The most important breed of goat for meat production in Austria is the Boer goat. The Boer goat is characterized by very good fertility, a strong maternal instinct, and a high meat yield. The meat from the kids is an absolute delicacy for connoisseurs. Boer goats are robust and calm in their demeanor. Moreover, they have a good walking capacity and are adapted to living in areas with sparse grazing.
Wir waren auf der Suche nach guten Landschaftspflegern, weil wir haben Flächen gehabt, die zugewachsen, verbuscht waren. Und da ist die Wahl auf die Burenziege gefallen, weil die hervorragend geeignet ist, um die Almen und Weiden offen zu halten. Die Burenziege liefert natürlich auch ausgezeichnetes Fleisch und diese Produkte vermarkten wir ab Hof.
Consumers want regulated products from a traceable origin. Thanks to duplicate animal marketing, the data from the Austrian sheep and goats can be retraced for the whole of their lives. The journey from healthy animal to healthy food is supported in Austria by means of health programs and performance monitoring. In dairy production, as well as fertility, the amount of milk and its ingredients, such as protein and fat, are constantly monitored. The samples taken are recorded accurately and analyzed in a certified testing laboratory. The centrally gathered data is available to breeders at any time. This makes this data a valuable aid for optimizing feeding and the ongoing quality assurance of the milk. In meat production, information on daily weight gains, meat suitability, and fat grade is obtained and recorded using ultrasound. Other important quality control measures are live animal inspections and meat inspections in the slaughterhouses. Just like with milk production, the meat yield data is recorded centrally. The data serves as quality assurance, as does the maintenance of the central herd book database. This is used to record the details of the herd book animals. In other words, all the animals that are suitable for breeding. This database serves on the one hand as a way of ensuring the animal's lineage, and on the other hand, as the basis for estimating the breeding values of sheep and goats. All of these measures ensure that the specified breeding objectives are met and the quality of food production can be assured. As a result, increasing numbers of consumers are starting to appreciate natural products derived from Austrian sheep and goat breeding. And the close-to-nature way in which these animals are kept also preserves our diverse cultivated landscape in Austria.